Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jono here, and I just wanted to make this video. I haven't even had a shower yet. You can see from my appearance I'm pretty sweaty, but I wanted to make this video before I lose this train of thought. So there's actually nothing to buy in this video. There's nothing coming up. I just wanted to purely make this as kind of a motivational thing. So, you know, up until now, I've actually thought that in order to be successful online, you have to possess a certain amount of characteristic traits. Okay, what do I mean by this? Well, first of all, if you want to be successful online, this is what I thought, and it turns out that I'm wrong, but I'm going to tell you anyway what I used to think. I used to think you had to be good on camera, you need to have a good connection with your audience, you need to be well-spoken, you need to be able to engage, and you need to be good at getting people excited, and you need to have authority, and all of these different things. I thought, okay, if you can fill in all of those, if you can fill in those check boxes next to all of those things, you're definitely going to succeed online. Turns out I am so wrong. Okay, reason being, okay, is because there's a few members inside of my Ministry of Freedom group that honestly, when they came in, I can usually tell, or at least I used to think I could usually tell whether somebody's going to be successful or not, based on those criteria that I've just described to you just now. And there was a few members that came into Ministry of Freedom, and I thought, okay, yeah, they're probably going to make some money from the rotator, but as far as actually making good money online, I don't think it's going to happen because they don't possess these traits. Turns out I'm so wrong. They're actually all making really good money from launching their own products, from launching their own material. And this has totally turned my world upside down because I didn't think that they would be able to make it. A, because their first language was not English, and B, because they just weren't confident on camera, okay, when they first got in. But they've totally proved me wrong. They're making some awesome money online, and I don't really want to name names here. I don't want to name names, but they've made a couple of $1,000s in the past, I'd say 5 or 6 days, which has blown me away. I mean, yeah, my Ministry of Freedom is a great course. It's going to teach you everything that you need to be able to make some good money online. But I did used to think that you did have to be this certain type of person to be able to really make it happen. But I'm wrong. These people have totally proved me wrong. So my new theory, and this is something that all these people who are making good money, and I didn't think they were going to succeed in the beginning, but this is a characteristic that all of these people possess, and it's pretty simple. They all possess the overwhelming desire to succeed. That's all they possess. They are consistent with what they're doing. Okay, they are persistent with what they're doing as well. And they just have this overwhelming desire to succeed doing this. And that is all it actually takes. It only takes an overwhelming desire to succeed. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what country you come from, it doesn't matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter how much experience you have or you don't have. All of that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you have this overwhelming desire to succeed. If you have that and you really want to succeed at this, you will succeed. Okay, because all of these people have just proved that point. Okay, they've proved that that's all that you need. That's all that you need, right? And that's a good thing. That's good news, because it means my old theory was completely wrong. You don't need to be comfortable on camera. You don't need to be good at talking to an audience. You don't need authority. You don't need all of these things. You just need that one thing. So if you have an overwhelming desire to succeed, you are going to make it. Congratulations. That's all you need. That's all it takes. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, I've got my notes here, is, again, if you want to succeed online, you're going to have a mentor, right? And I'm not saying this because I want to get you into my Ministry of Freedom coaching course. Obviously, I would love to have you in there, but you can go out there. It's not just me that's offering coaching. There is tons of other people that are willing to coach you. What I'm saying here is that you do need to get coaching. Okay, you do need to have some kind of mentor that is going to show you exactly what you need to do from A to Z in order to succeed, right? It doesn't have to be me. It could be another person, as long as they know what they're doing, right? And I just lost my train of thought. You do need to have a mentor that's going to lay this out for you, okay? And there's tons of people that are willing to coach you, to mentor you. The reason I say this, okay, I've just got my train of thought back again. The reason I say this is because you can figure this out all on your own. That's what I had to do, and it works. But it took me 2 years, probably like 2.5 years, to really understand what I was doing and to implement and make good money. It took me 2 years. Now, during that 2-year period, I wasted 2 years. You know, I could have got there so much faster if I had it all laid out in front of me and I had like a roadmap or a blueprint to follow that a mentor could have given to me. So I wasted time. I wasted money because I was constantly buying these shiny objects for $12, $13, $27 because I thought, okay, this is going to be the answer. I got distracted because obviously these shiny objects show you different methods, and once you go with one method, you might focus on that for a week or so, and then if it doesn't work the first time, then you get distracted and you start following another method. So everything's all over the place. You don't have a set roadmap to follow. You don't have a set method that you can 100% focus on and follow through, right? You can only really get that with a mentor, because if you're just buying all these shiny objects, you're going to be distracted every single week by the next shiny object that comes out, and it's going to waste your time, it's going to waste your money. And that time and money can be well spent in investing into a mentor. Now, I know mentorship is not cheap. Okay, you're going to be paying upwards of $1,000, but look at it this way. You could easily spend $1,000 on shiny objects over the course of the next 6 months, and you'll get nowhere. Okay, so you'd be better off spending that $1,000 on a mentor who can guide you and show you exactly what you need to do and stop you from getting distracted from all these shiny objects. And it will actually end up saving you money. I know it sounds a bit absurd, but it will actually end up saving you money, because you could spend tens of thousands of dollars over the course of the next 2 years on these shiny objects that are getting launched every single week. And they're only really going to distract you, okay? That's the mistake that I made. Okay, I spent 2 years buying these shiny objects and trying to figure it all out on my own, because I just was stubborn and I didn't want to spend $1,000 on a mentor, because I thought, okay, I can figure this out on my own. I ended up doing so, but it took me 2 years and I spent way more than $1,000 on shiny objects in the process. So that's what I'm saying. And there's lots of options out there. There's lots of people that are willing to coach you, that are willing to mentor you. Okay, whether you want to do e-com, whether you want to do affiliate marketing, whether you want to do CPA marketing, whether you want to do Amazon FBA, there's tons of people that will mentor you. Yes, it is going to cost you over $1,000 to get a mentor, but you've got to sit down and decide where you want to take your business. Okay, first of all, first and foremost, you need to have that overwhelming desire to succeed. Because if you don't have that, no matter what you do, no matter if you do have coaching or not, it's not going to work for you. You're better off just going back to a 9 to 5 and getting paid for the hours that you put in. Okay, getting paid, trading your time for money, because that's the only way it's going to work for you. If you do have this overwhelming drive and desire to succeed with an online business, yes, you're going to make it. But to get there in the quickest possible amount of time, get yourself a mentor. Okay. Like I said, I'm not telling you this because I do have a mentoring course that I've just brought out called the Ministry of Freedom. I'm telling you this. You don't have to go via my course. You can go buy anybody else's mentorship course. What I'm saying is, A, you need to have that overwhelming desire to succeed. B, you need to get yourself a mentor who can point you in the right direction. If you have both of those two things, financial freedom is just around the corner, seriously. Okay, now before I sign off, I just want to show you some of the results that my members are getting inside the Ministry of Freedom. I'm going to take you inside the private Facebook group, and don't try and sign up for this Facebook group because you will get declined unless you are a member, but I'm going to show you anyway. So inside of Ministry of Freedom Facebook group, we have this unit in here which is called Income Screenshots, right? And this is blowing up with all of these people. Now, some of these are pretty old, like this one is from 12 weeks ago, but he made his first money online there. We got another guy, Brian Alcock, he's making some good money there. But if we go forward, and I'm just going to kind of scroll through these a little bit slowly. All of these guys are my members. You see this guy here, Anoy. Okay, $941 in a day. Now this was March 23rd, so it's a little bit old, but since then he's still making good money. Akhtar, okay, she came in here in March and she started making money straight away. Look at the commissions that she's made. Her first language is not English. She's crushing it right now. She's already started making her own products. We've got John Newman here. Look, $203 today, $195 yesterday. This is March 24th as well. But you can see all of my members, every single person is making money in here. That's because A, they have that desire to succeed, and B, they found themselves the right mentor, which is me, and I've put this group together for them. We've got Philip in here. He joined around 8 weeks ago. He started making money pretty much soon after he joined up. We've got some more from Anoy there. Let me go forward, okay, because there's hundreds of screenshots in this section right here of people who are making money. See, we're still 3 weeks ago here. This Adam making $381 in a day. John McLean, this is the first $100 he ever made online, which is awesome. We've got Guy Potok in here. We've got Manohan. Yep, he joined 2 days in a row. I am only 9 days in the coaching. You can see he made $108 today. And he's one of our newest members. Obviously his first language is not English either. Let me just get rid of this stuff here because you don't need that. He's one of our newest members and he's already making money. You know, he'd never made money online before. This is some of the first time he'd ever made money. We've got Joe Mack, again, another brand new member. This was 2 weeks ago. He had his first $200 day. We got Philip having another $300 day here, and the day before he made $2,300. You know, now the cost of getting into Ministry of Freedom at the moment is around $1,500. He already made that money back, you know, pretty much within a few days. We've got Cynthia here. She joined 2.5 months ago. She's made her money back over, you know, multiple times over, right here in this screenshot. And I think she dropped another screenshot pretty recently of her showing some money that she made. We've got Manohan again. Where was it? Making some money. We got John Newman again making $206 a day before making $114. You know, all these guys, they only recently joined. See this guy, Marek Goban, $210 today, and this is June the 6th. This is only a few days ago. We got Mo Souley here. He made $857 in a single day. This is a few days ago as well. You know, so all these people are making good money. Now, there's also a public Facebook group that you can go and join if you want to join that. I'm going to leave a link down below. Okay, it's called the MOF Achievers Group. And most of my members from my private Facebook group are also in this group. So you can go and ask them about their experience. You know, this is to give you some transparency about Ministry of Freedom, and they're all dropping their screenshots in here, so you can go and ask some questions if you want. You know, if you don't have the money to get into Ministry of Freedom right now, you can go and ask them questions in this group. So I'll drop this down below. I'll also go and drop a link to Ministry of Freedom as well. If you want to get in, if you want to join Ministry of Freedom, the price is going to be going up to $5,000 in, I think, around 48 hours time. So this might be your last chance to get in at the lowest possible price. If you want to do that, like I said, there's lots of options for mentoring out there. If you want to get into my mentoring group, that's great. That's going to be awesome. But either way, if you don't want to get into my group, go and get yourself a mentor, right? That is the point of this video. You need an overwhelming desire to succeed, no matter what country you come from, no matter what language you speak, no matter how old you are. If you have that one trait, then that's a great start. You can succeed. Secondly, you're going to need to have some kind of mentor. Doesn't need to be me, but the option is there. There's a link down below if you do want to take advantage of that. So that's basically all I got to say for this video. I need to go and have a shower now because I'm looking pretty sweaty. But I appreciate you watching, and take care. Bye.